Wholeness. Ascension symptoms. Y'all know about ascension? What is ascension? Y'all know about that? So I want to know who knows, because I want to ask. Well, if y'all don't know, let me tell y'all what I do know about ascension. Well, basically, you have to understand that we are taking form in this form. Yeah, I had to hear that. We are taking form in this form. We take forms. Call me a shapeshifter. It's a spirit. You never really see spirit, you just see what spirit do and make things move. So someone's breathing, you say that that person is breathing because you'll see the movement, the spirit. You look outside, you see that the trees are doing something in the wind. Wind, what is that? You understand? Because you don't see spirit, you just see what it moves upon and what it makes things do when it moves upon them. So ascension is really about allowing spirit to move through you, and what spirit wants to do is arrive and rise with you. So spirit wants to be received, and spirit wants to take you up. Where are you going? Well, they say the kingdom of heaven is within. You have to understand that up is inside. Because that's what spirit is going to do. Spirit is going to direct you to the innermost part of you, the divine quality of God. That is who you are. And the interesting thing about that is the source wants to reason with you, but the source cannot reason with you as a limited finite ego, because the ego cannot enter the kingdom of presence, the kingdom of heaven. It's just not logical for the ego to enter into it, because it's not logical. You understand? So the divine quality brings us up into a higher level of perception, very much so like if I was sitting on the ground next to a sidewalk or a curb, and somebody would be looking at me from my left, they'd be seeing my face like this, how you guys are looking right now. But then if I were to be sitting on the ground at the same curb and someone was standing in a tree, they'd be looking at the top of my crown, because that is the perception that they're seeing. You understand? So it's not about where you're looking, it's about where you're looking from. Because you could be seeing the same me. I'm sitting here, still sitting. Someone can see me this way. Someone can see me this way. I am still here. I am sitting. And then the source can see me from here, see me a higher way. So I need to learn to see myself the way the source sees myself. It's called the higher self. You start to perceive yourself from the lens of growth, of spiritual expansion. This is ascension. It's really about changing the perspective in which you see yourself. But the self that you see is the form of the ego that takes shape because spirit is holding. So spirit holds and the flesh takes shape. So this is the shape I take. You know, I told them I wanted one of the best cars. So when I got down here, you know what I'm saying, they had me one from Ghana, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I had the swag with it. But everybody has their personality, their car, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their car, their physical body, their temple of God. And the thing about ascension is we don't ascend to leave anywhere. We don't ascend to go anywhere. We ascend to become more like the source that we truly are already. And I'm a divine thought in the mind of God. I am the thought of growth, expansion, spiritual principle, and love. I'm the thought of that. So the source thinks of me. So I don't really need to ask if anybody believes, because the source, all source believes in me. That's why I'm here right now. You understand? And that's why you're here right now, because you are believed in. Believed in is a thought, a force, a direction of knowledge. And the knowledge brings things into form. That's why you're here. They gave you a name. Your name is great. It doesn't matter what your name is. It really never would, because the source can never fail. Success is a natural birthright. It's a natural expression. Success is the natural expression. You can't even be less. You can only think like you're not and then be less. You understand? But when you stop thinking and just allow yourself to know, you can't even help but succeed, because there's nothing else to do besides grow in the direction of God, which is up, which is within. So you're going to become more of yourself. That's the nature of this work. And the reason why I'm making this clear is because we ascend to become in companionship with the divine source. But it's not for us to just leave or find another planet Earth or find another place to go and find if there's life like Mars or something like that. The real purpose for this is to ascend, to regain quality consciousness of thought, to regain knowledge of self, and to descend. We bring heaven back on earth. Where are we going? Making this place more pleasurable for those who don't know. That's why we hear and we remember, so that we can remind ourselves. You understand? All right. Just making sure we're good. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all, man. Peace to all of God. And today, this day, the divine light of truth clarifies my perception, allowing me to see rightly through the eyes of gratitude. Yes. So I'm always walking around and recognizing what is good. So I just walk in and say, what's good, y'all? That's all I want to know, really. Now, something's not going so right, I want to know too. Because I'm the one that puts it right. You understand? You don't walk into a house and see shoes all over the place. You know where the shoes go. So if you walk into anything and you see that shit is not in place, you put shit in place. That's what you do. Nobody needs to tell you. Who needs to tell the divine? Who needs to tell I? I and I are one, so I don't need to hear from anyone. You understand? I see for myself that this shit not in alignment, and I make it in alignment, because that is the power of I am. Very easy, very ready, available. So yeah, as light continues to purify our awareness, our mindset starts to be attuned to the mindset. The mindset starts to be attuned to the station of appreciation. That's what keeps you focusing on the good. So keep that mindset attuned to appreciation and watch the universe serve you. Yes, 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 yes. Would you like some of yes, yes? And it just keep coming with yes. I'm just learning more about how to program it. Before I thought I had to do something besides program it. Now I know I don't have to do anything besides program it. I'm happy I know it like this. Before I was working a little bit harder to share, to speak, to find details, share and speak, find details. I don't even need to find the details no more. The details are literally screaming for me. And I can't read all of y'all right now. But with that being said, y'all, whole and complete as we are. Yes, indeed. And with that being said, whole and complete. Peace.